Welcome to Mary's Creative Decor. If you're a subscriber, I want to thank you for watching. And if this is your first time stopping by, make sure you become a part of the Creative Decor family. Hit the subscribe button and keep watching. For today's project, we'll be working on Christmas decorations. And I have these baker's racks. I got from Dollar Tree, and they were $1.25 each. I have about 7 of them, so I want to do something with them. So I pulled these out. I pulled out my silver bling because I have tons of it. I also have it in gold. I have this ribbon that I used in my kitchen, and what I have left is almost a full roll. I'll be using this. I have this ribbon. Oh my God, I've had it forever. We'll be using it today. I have this silver bling or diamond bling, and I also have it in gold, and I may or may not use. And I also have pliers and my hot glue gun on standby. So I have these zip ties. Now, if you want to see what I'm going to be making for today, you gotta keep watching. I won't waste time. I'm gonna put everything away, clear off my desk, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on today's project. So first thing I want to do is take my baker's rack. I'm going to take 2 of them and I want to bend them in half. So all I want to do, I'll use the edge of the table and I'll pull it over so you can see what I'm doing. And I just want to use the edge of the table to bend down. This is half, that's 1. So I want to do another. So that looks about half, and then I want to take the 2 and I want to put them together. That's right. And now we have a box just like that. Then I want to take my zip ties and I'll use them to hold my racks together. I'll use 4, 1 on each corner. After pulling the zip ties tight as possible, I use scissors to cut them down. I will be making 2 of these racks. On this one, I won't add a top, but on the second one, I will cut down a 3rd baker's rack and add a top. On this box, I'll use my gold flower bling wrap, and I'll wrap the box around on 3 sides. I'll use the hot glue gun to get started, and then I'll switch over to E7000 and I'll use it on some of the bars to make sure I have a good hold. On this one, I went ahead and used a third baker's rack and cut a piece to go on top. I used my zip ties to hold it together. I then take the meshed green and red ribbon, I wrap it around the box and use hot glue to hold it in place. Now I want to take my ribbon and wrap it in the opposite direction. I'll take it from the top, I go down, I come around, twist it, and come back to the top. So the twist will be at the bottom, which is the open space. I make sure my ribbon is open and flat on both sides. I come back to the top. I make sure that my box is covered on both sides. Then I take my ribbon. I tie it like I'm going to tie a shoestring. I make a hoop over or under. Once I have it hooped, I pull it tight and I hold it in the middle. Now I'm ready to make my hoop on both sides. Again, fold it in like you're tying your shoe, and there is your bow. With the shorter end, I hoop it under so that I can have two hoops on both sides. Once I cut the other end, I hoop it under and I have a 4-hoop bow. And here is my box. Absolutely beautiful. For this box, I have a roll of ribbon from Dollar Tree. I want to say this is 3 yards, so I have a little less ribbon. So I'm going to take my box. This is the bottom. The opening is at the bottom. I'm going to start at the bottom. I'm going to wrap the ribbon around, come to the top. I am going to start off like I'm tying a shoe string once again. And once I have that done, I want to make my hoops. I want to make a hoop on one end, pull tight again like I'm tying a shoestring. And then I'll do that a second time, which will make my bow. Because my ribbon is wired, I fluff out my bow, take my scissors, and trim up the ends. To cover my knot, I take the piece of ribbon that was cut off, I use my hot glue gun, and go across that knot and glue it underneath the ribbon. And for my third box, this box was already made. The only thing I have to do is just add a top. Now I'm not gonna zip tie this top, I'm just gonna lay it on top, and I'll use my ribbon. When I tie my bow, it'll hold it in place. And I'll be tying the bow the same way that I did with the other two. So let's get started. Back in the middle, and do that twist. Hold it tight to the middle. And come back, hold it to the front. And we're ready to tie the bow. So here I go under, once again, pull around. Pull as tight as I can pull it. Make sure this is sitting flat, which it does, and it's holding my wire top down. Do the same thing, fold, bow, like tying your shoelaces. And you're holding everything down so it's tight. Once you get those curves even, you pull it tight, like so. Pull out, pull up. I'm going to cut the end of my ribbon and we'll come back for the reveal of all 3 boxes. I think my boxes turned out absolutely beautiful. But you let me know in the comment section, what do you think? I wanted to get some beautiful lighted boxes, but they've always been out of my budget. But these, the only thing I bought was the baker's wraps, and everything else I had on hand. I did go ahead and add fairy lights in the bottom of both my smaller boxes. Absolutely stunning. And if you've enjoyed this video and its content, make sure you hit the subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. Christmas is just a few days away, and I have one more DIY coming your way, so make sure you keep watching. I want to thank you all for watching. I want to say have a wonderful holiday season. I'll see you in my next video. Remember, Jesus is the reason for the season. Bye-bye.